Okay, all set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that's through there for a strike. And a new season is officially underway. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Lane Thomas. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and Thomas is out. Let's take a look at the Guardians lineup for opening day. Chris, I'm sure they'd like to build off of their 2024 season.
Yeah, that's for sure, Boog. 92 wins for the second time in 3 years, a trip to the ALCS, but the only number Cleveland fans care about is 76, which is how many years it's been since they won it all back in 1948. Who knows? They got a great skipper at the helm. Maybe this is the year.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Throws it away. Throw is high and over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Blanco, in his second season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Down the middle for a strike. And 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Michael Garcia digs in now. First pitch misses. 1 out, base is empty. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Fought off foul.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Top of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Reagan's back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia under it. 1 away. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one wrapped foul. No score here in the second. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's
0-2.
pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Guardians go down. Welcome back, Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
Man, they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. This one in the air. Ramirez settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, and now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Travis Bazzana. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Top of the third, no score. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Quan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
Foul ball there.
Finish him.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. So here's the Royals DH, Michael Massey. And that misses. And it's 1-0. On the ground to short, Rocchio. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Hunter Renfroe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Kyle.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Nope.
That just misses. 1-2 to count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Swings over the top of that one. Thomas, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's to third. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air to left center is Bell. Under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Third baseman.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. That one blasted deep to right. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that will end the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Carlos Santana. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Gabriel Arias. And it's fouled off. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2, the count.
One and two here. Look out!
That hit him.
And it
That'll
hit
take
him.
your base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Bo Naylor at the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a good
That's
fastball
one.
to start him off. That's strike one.
He's looking for a
0-1.
strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall, but foul. Strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this
0-2.
spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one is lifted in the air. Corrals it. One down. Jonathan India at the plate. Swings and misses. Strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Santana makes the play, and there's two down. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Rocchio. Low throw, and he can't pick it. So a man at first. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Center field. Thomas under it. And makes the grab. And the inning. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Reagan's back to work. Fastball is
That's a ball.
outside.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Makes the grab, one away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Thomas
That
in the
missed.
box
That's a
with
ball.
one away as he takes ball 1. All tied up here on opening day. And another ball. That's in there, and a count 2-1. In the air, center field. Isbell sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a pitch. That one outside.
No, that's outside.
Now
Ball.
1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So another. Back here in Kansas City. And the batter now, Kyle Isbell. High fly ball out towards left center. Kwan sprinting after it. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco, to the right side, and that's just foul. To the right side. Whips it to first. And there are 2 outs. And to the plate for
Now
Kansas City, Michael Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Santana. And that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Comes up empty.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Next offering way off the plate. Got it. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Chris Bubich, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Estevez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. That's outside. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes. And then all of a sudden, a pitch comes out of nowhere. And it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Arias, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a little bit low.
That's down.
And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the... Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Puts it away for the out. Salvi steps into the box now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1. Outside, ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Bubich.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 50.
Naylor can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
And that one missing low. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Hunter Harvey preparing to come on if needed. Estevez warming up as well. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Finish him.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Hunter Harvey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Michael Massey. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Royals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's one away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And the inning is over. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Harvey back to work. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Gabriel Arias now at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Finish him.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is off the wall.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the goal. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He made him pay for that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. That's
Pitching for the Royals.
2 down, base is empty.
Number
So in now for
43.
Cleveland, Travis
Top right.
Bazzana. He's already homered in this game.
Hernandez.
Right side. To first. And that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. And there's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of
balls,
first
one
pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
No
That's not what
balls,
we're seeing
2
here.
strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Blanco aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas squeezes it out. Number 2. So they're down to their final out. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. The Guardians leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there, got him. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult.